It's official. The king of the mountains is no longer the king of the mountains. Instead, he is the king of the ocean. Some of these yields are absolutely wild, but this is only the age of antiquity. Now, the question in my mind is, which civilization do we take into the exploration age? And you can probably tell by the thumbnail or the title of this video exactly what civilization that's going to be. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be real with you, this is a bit of a hard decision. I wanted something to play into city-states. We had a lot of city-states in the last era, but in the exploration age, I could only find one thing that actually gave a bonus to city-states, and that was with the Shawnee. The Shawnee have this one bonus, I think it's like a building, or there's something with them where they basically get culture depending on how many city-states you've got. Oh, this thing right here, the Mawaskawi Scout. So basically it's an improvement. So if you've got like 10 city-state allies, you can get 10 culture on it, which is pretty cool, sounds good. But this civilization, it needs a bit of love. A civilization that got a lot of love in the most recent patch is Spain. Let's talk about some of the changes. Number one, they've completely redesigned the civilization. The way that it used to work was you would get bonus gold towards converting a town to a city. Pretty boring. They've actually put that bonus, as far as I'm aware, into the unique civic tree. Now you get this one instead. 2 food, 2 gold, and 2 production in settlements adjacent to coast. And in settlements following your own religion, or +4 if it's both. So as long as we've got a settlement that's on the coast, we're going to be absolutely fine. And of course, you think about the synergy that we had with Tonga, where we're already looking for fishing boats, we're already looking for those coastal settlements. Everything that we've got is on the coast. So out from the gates, we should already have a whole bunch of settlements that have got a huge amount of extra resources that are coming in. And of course, we're going to be playing into religion, but we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. This was definitely let me just mute Gwendolyn here. This was definitely a playthrough where we could have looked to double down into trade, right? Like we could have gone into Chola and definitely just, you know, won through a trade victory. But to me, that feels like every single playthrough that we do in exploration, and I don't want them all to feel the exact same way. So today we're going to play a little bit differently with our religion. What we're going to do is play with a selfish religion. Instead of looking to spread it across the entire world, we're just going to focus on keeping our own cities with that religion instead. Try and keep it a bit of as a backbone rather than as something that we're forcibly putting on other people. And it means hopefully we can look at other options today. So let's get into it and take a look. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't change my mementos. Let me go back. I'm just going to pause the game quickly. I'm going to change my mementos and, well, I'll take you in and we'll pick our mementos. Okay, so for mementos, we're going to keep it simple in the exploration age. You know, it's funny, I've got my favorites for Antiquity. When it comes to exploration age, we've got our favorites as well. Let's see if we can find them. It's right here. The Golden Seal Stone for +2 influence on science buildings, and of course Uraeus, because all of our cities, well, at least 4 of our cities have got those wonders already in them, so that's going to give us a massive boost to our culture. So anyway, let's get into it. It's going to be good fun. Okay, so it's time to choose our legacies because the exploration age has begun. Keep in mind we are very coastal here, so we're already starting off with a lot of bonuses. All of our settlements, as far as I'm aware, are coastal. Yeah, every single one. Another thing to note, part of the reason why I was like trying to play into that city-state style is just because we've got so many city-states to choose from, right? Like, it is ridiculous how many are out on this map. And we could also even look to double down further by going into Confederation, but if we do that, that kind of works against Spain. So we're not going to opt for that direction in this game. Instead, we're going to look to just try and focus on the things that we've got. We're going to go for Master Caravaneer. We've got a pretty nice amount of gold that we're already generating here. There's definitely a part of me that thinks maybe we could look for Silk Road's Golden Age, but I think we'll go in for the Golden Age Academies instead. Just makes more sense. We could look for the extra gold. This isn't terrible at all. Actually, let's check out eco points, right? Or our economic attribute points here. We don't have a lot of them, so we could definitely think about maybe moving down in this direction, but there's definitely nothing that is jumping out at this stage. Maybe a scientific point we could do. We should also be double checking all of our militaristic points. Nothing in here that we really want. Expansionist points. Once again, maybe we could look for the food on warehouse buildings or the growth rate in cities. Probably the growth rate in cities is probably going to be a little bit better at this stage of the game, just considering how many fishing boats we've got. So that's actually going to make quite a bit of a difference. Let's go with the expansionist point. That's what we'll spend that one on. We're not going to bother with the -2 settlement limit, even though it is tempting. Wonders, we've got a lot of wonders. If we take a look at our ageless number over here, we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wonders. That's 11 culture, 11 happiness. That's decent. We could also go for a culture point or a diplo point. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should play into city-states because we do have this unlocked as well. We're going to go for that culture point. Oh my god, look at that. Already plus 40. Yeah, we're going to go for a culture point. Arguably, we could go for a second culture point as well. Do we dare? Do we dare? I think we do it. Let's do it. So we'll pick up the 2 culture points and we'll look to grab the Wondrous Heritage as well. Other than that, do we gain... I think the 15% gold for 10% food is okay. The trouble is we're making a lot of food and we don't want to ruin the food bonus that we've already got because of Pashakuti, right? Like, if anything, we want to be flipping this. We want to be making more food at the cost of gold. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. We'll pick up the economic point here. Normally, I wouldn't go for this, but I feel like Pashakuti is probably the only leader that you could justify this because more food equals more production. Yeah, you're losing 10% gold. 10% gold's a lot, but you're gaining 15% food, and then you get like 1.5% of that back as production, which is arguably worth like 6% on gold, and then you're also getting the food to carry over as well. I think I can make that argument. Okay, if we're talking about capitals here, who do we want to be our capital? I would probably say Tata Kamotonga. Probably. Is that an option for us? Tata Kamotonga? It is an option for us. Wonderful. Let's go ahead. We'll change that to our capital. And we're online, baby. We're online. Take a look at these settlements. Now, curiously, there's no production in here. So I don't know whether or not this boost has been applied yet or exactly how that number gets added in. Maybe it doesn't show on the tile, but it's something that we'll keep track of throughout the game as we've got religion and stuff like that we can go ahead and do that. So I think for our opening, at the very least, we should... What should we focus on at the beginning? Actually, you know what? Let's spend our points first. We don't have any scientific points, so that's definitely going to hurt. We'll grab the growth rate. We'll grab the economic point. Where are we putting this? I think we probably put it down into the trade routes because we'll be definitely having a few trade routes. Grab the 40 culture, and we're going to be slotting in some resources here as well. So let's go ahead and make sure we slot those resources in right now. So we'll put them in. We've got Madrid over here. Decent amount of production. Actually, we should check in with the production and see how we're doing in each of our settlements. Excuse me. Let's bring that across, because we're going to convert all of these guys over. Now, technically, this was a city in the last era, but I don't know if we want to be calling this a city right now. It's going to cost us 500 gold to convert. This one's 200. This will probably be 200 as well. We should be able to afford it. Is it worth? You know what? Let's do it. We'll start by converting here. Then we'll convert this one. Oh, I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. And this bad boy. Oh, my lord, we're okay by just 178 gold. Okay, so that's going to give us 5 cities to work with here in this era. So what's our game plan? Our game plan is that we want to go and settle distant lands. So we want to go and settle the other continent. And the key here is that we want to look for our unique, this bad boy right here, our unique quarters. This is really important because these two together are going to be giving us bonuses based on how many settlements we've got in the distant lands. So if we've got 10 settlements, that's plus 20 gold in the distant lands. So this obviously adds up. If you've got 6 or 7 of these, then you're talking an extra 140 gold plus your percentages on top. That's going to be absolutely lovely. And of course, we've got further buildings that are in there. So that's the game plan. That's the way that we're thinking about it. Let's get to it, because this is an exploration of Spain, a civilization that has been drastically changed in this new update, or this new patch. I say new patch, it's been a while since this patch has been out. Look at this. Tell me which one is the bath and which one is the city hall, because these two look identical, dude. I'm sitting here like, hold on a minute. Who's going where? Who's going where? Okay, we're probably going to start off with, I think we can just put it down in the city center. Let's get rid of the bath, just because it's using up stuff that we don't need. Gosh, this is not looking good. Our science is not looking the prettiest, is it? This could be troublesome. So, do we open with an early cartography? I think we need to go for an early cartography, just so that we can get out onto the map, at the very least, and start settling. We want to settle in the distant lands, and then we want to use that to purchase more settlers, because otherwise it's going to be difficult. So it's going to take some time for us to actually get out and across here. So I don't think we're going to need to go for that research immediately. So if we could purchase, no, we can't purchase actually. The settler's going to take 3 turns, and then it's going to have to come across. I mean, there's ocean tiles here, but we could actually bring it up through Madrid. That's also 3 turns, and then that way it can come down across the top here. Let's do it that way instead. I don't know. I don't think we're going to need 7 turns, though. Let's go into astronomy first. That way we can get our observatories online. Seems counterintuitive, but the more science we've got at an earlier stage, the better. We're also going to go into piety here, just because we want to get our religion up and running. Oh, how could I forget? How could I forget? How could I forget? Okay, that gives us a little bit more reason to be optimistic about the prospects of this game. Whew, okay, what a relief. What that is quite nice to have. Okay, and you can see we've got quite a bit that's coming through here. I don't know, where is the culture coming from? +3 culture? Why are we getting +3 culture? I can't answer that question. Where is the 3 culture coming from? Is it because it's a warehouse building? And it's just giving us an extra 3 culture because of it? What bonus am I missing? Is there a Spanish bonus that I'm missing? Surely not. No. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but we're going to put it down. How are we going to base build down here as well? We should actually check in to the adjacency bonuses for the Spanish. So, we've got must be built in the homelands adjacent to coast, and it must be built in the homelands adjacent to coast. Pretty simple. As long as it's adjacent to coast, we'll be okay. Actually, do we have places for it? We might not even have spaces for them. Oh, we've got one right here. Perfect. This was a rice in the last era, so that's where that's going to go. So make sure you save that one. We should probably put the unique pin down just to make sure that we don't forget it. Is this what we want? No, that's a menagerie. Uniques are over here, so let's go ahead. We'll put that down. We can even throw this one in as well. And up towards here, we've got a woodcutter that is also... oh my god, can you believe it? The stars have aligned in this playthrough. It's cleared up resources on the coastline for us, fortunately, just enough. And then, of course, we've got this spot up here as well, so we'll throw that in. Oops. Left click, and then let's do it. I'm just doing this because this is so important for us to not forget. We cannot allow ourselves to forget about something so important. We could also look to overbuild as well. That's the other thing. No, we can't even overbuild in this city. And then down on the south, oh, we might have trouble here. No, we will not have trouble right here. We're going to put it down right there. Beautiful. All right, we've got ourselves all planned out. Down here, we should be okay as well. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3. We could go for this spot because it's adjacency to coast, isn't it? It gets +1 for quarters and wonders and +1 for navigable rivers, resources, and wonders. So no, it just has to be placed adjacent to the coast. You don't actually get bonus. I don't know why it's giving more culture. There's got to be something that I'm not aware of that is happening here. So let's go ahead. Let's put our stone cutters down. We'll throw them down over here, and hopefully we will agree with that. Whole bunch of resources have just come through as... Oh, that's why. +2 culture on warehouse buildings. Now it's all making sense. So let's transition these guys back over here into the capital. And we want to try and max out as much as we possibly can. Oh, on the cap? No, that doesn't make sense. We probably want them in La Pala, right? We don't have any silk. Goes from 59 to 47, so it's 12, and then that's 91. So they're the same. They're the same. Well, we'll put it in La Pala for the moment. We'll keep the turtles back home where they were safe, back where they used to live. And we'll continue. We'll go into the stonecutter here. So what else do we really need at this stage? I don't think we really need that much. I mean, we need open borders, so we need a reconciliation to come through from here, because we need to get open borders, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get out into the ocean. So let's, at the very least, look to begin moving our cog down here. Hopefully we can get open borders shortly. Let's fortify. We can bring you out a little bit further here. It's a bit hard to see with all of these units in here, all of these map tacks. I think we can turn them off. I don't remember exactly how to do it, so we'll have to leave them on for now. We're just gonna make sure that everybody is stopped, everyone's ready to go. The final thing that we haven't really talked about yet is the city-state. Of course, the city-states are going to be an important component of this game, but how deep do we actually want to go down that route? I think we probably go down that route. Like, this is affordable, 227. We could look for 3 of them right now, so that's not bad at all. The thing is, we're not really playing into them, right? We don't have a huge amount of bonuses that are working for it other than what's in the Diplo tree. Like, if we take a look at the Diplo tree, we've got the cheaper city-states, and then we've got +4 culture and science for each city-state we're a suzerain of. So there's that going for us. What else is there that we've really got? There's nothing in here. There is the bonuses that we've got for... where is the Tongans? Is it the Tongans that have the unique district? I'm looking to see if I can find the unique district. Excuse me, sorry, I'm caught up a little bit here. Yeah, the Tongans have got the unique district, don't they? We put it over here. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay, so 2 culture for every trade route you have to a city-state. Scouts in any age from an empire with the Tofi can enter ocean without taking damage, but cannot disembark. So there's definitely something to be said about going into this or going further into city-states again. So let's do it. Let's look to at least initially take some city-states here. We'll run with the standard ones, the science, the cultural. We'll look to pick up our economic one as well, but there's definitely some options. And keep in mind, like, there's a lot of city-states that we can look to befriend. There's a lot of city-states that we can look to befriend, so we definitely want to be keeping that on the menu. So maybe we can even look for a little bit of early influence here through potentially hitting up the castles, maybe even going down to guilds sooner rather than later. So let's keep that in the back of the mind, just in case. All right, we're going to make sure that we replace all these buildings. We've got to keep money in the bank just for a temple. We actually don't have a lot of gold at the moment. Only 49 gold? What is going on? Why is our gold so low? Our gold should not be that low. I thought we were making 150 gold per turn. Am I crazy? Did I fall asleep and just woke up? I mean, we've got merchants here. Let's get some trade routes out. Hopefully we can get some trade routes or some merchants over towards here, and then that's going to improve the relationship, and then that should allow us, hopefully, to let's get you over here to hopefully get open borders. Okay, we don't want her to go to war. We do have reconciliation, but she could still technically war deck us. So we need to do everything that we can to get in there sooner rather than later. And we're going to take just the extra influence for now. We've got 117 happiness, which is definitely going to be helpful. Now, do we take the plutocracy? Maybe we take feudal monarchy for the extra food, which is going to give us more production. I think that's what we do. We go feudal monarchy here. Even though the 20% gold is nice, like, we're not making gold. Like, 20%, I mean, it's 20% of 49, but you got to remember, it's not 20% of 49. It's 20% of whatever your total is. So our total is 227. So that would be like 20%, so an extra 45, 44, somewhere in that region. But we've made our decision. We've made our bed. Now it's time to sleep in it. Let's get our cog out here. Actually, we don't need to go through open borders because we can just come out to the north. Of course, we don't need it. But we do kind of want to at least be kind and be friendly with her here. Okay, we've got now the ability to get our piety in. Our temple is going to take 6 turns. 1,500 gold. That is so expensive. I was not prepared for that. Who's got the highest production out of us? Lapala has got the highest production. So let's go ahead. We'll throw the temple down in Lapala. Oh my lord. Okay, there is a lot to be gained by gold in this game, so we will definitely do our best to do it. Let's talk a little bit about Spanish civics. I haven't actually checked out these civics yet. Now, keep in mind, this civilization did get renewed recently. I could go through all of the changes because I've actually got them up over here. What did they say? Spain got a significant past to help fit its historical and gameplay identity as conquerors of distant lands and should feel much better in exploration. Let's go through them just quickly. So we get, obviously we unlock both of the uniques here. We also get 15% gold towards converting a town to a city and 30% in distant lands. We get El Escorial here, which is so good, and the settlement limit, which is just chef's kiss. This is such a good combination to go into. Armada sounds a little bit more offensive, so I don't think we're going to need that at this stage. And then we've also got +2 movement for all military land units. Very nice. New World Riches, +1 gold on resources, or +3 in distant lands, and 10% food and production in cities in distant lands. That's so nice. That's very nice. And then finally, we've got +1 movement for treasure convoys, and rough terrain does not end movement for treasure convoys. So there's really not much in here other than this initial starting 2. So let's definitely go down this route. We've got a lot of culture in the bank, 250 per turn, which is quite nice. Quite nice. We could think about Huatziangtong. We haven't actually thought about, from our religious perspective, how we're going to look to try and gain relics. So that's another consideration that we should be thinking about. We don't want to go into another science one just yet. We want to see if we can grab another food. Oh, excuse me. Scythian Neapolis. We want to see if we can grab any food, potentially. I mean, we've got this bad boy up here. Let's befriend you. Okay, there's Kath. Okay, so we're going to come back for Kath. We're going to befriend Kath again. And now coming up towards... this is our capital as well. So we're not really doing that well with our bonuses that are in here, but we'll go ahead and drop this down. Let's get our first settler out here and beginning to cross. Meanwhile, towards the south, I mean, you're just going to chill out for the moment, Mr. Cog. There's no way to transport you to a different city, I don't think, is there? And we can't do the same with, like, the commander that you could do. Okay, we're gonna come around nice and slowly here. We've got another one coming up shortly. Okay, so first merchant. That's actually the best. Oh, that's their capital as well. And then we've got, this is quite nice. That's got the camel and it's got the incense for the oh yeah, let's get out over there. The other thing is though that we kind of just need our merchants to hurry up and get in there. Because my fear is that if she war decks us, it's going to go from bad to worse. Like, we need to get in here immediately. I'm struggling. We're struggling right now. But we will get there. Okay, this is quite nice. We don't need to actually get open borders with her. We're happy at the moment, at least making the run across the top. As long as she doesn't war deck us, we're okay. She's still upset with us. Oh god, she's really upset with us. Minus 90 from the previous age. At least, like, we're kind of working towards it with the reconciliation. Let's get that trade route in. Do we want this one, or do we want the trade route over here? I think we want this. This is probably where it's at. So let's go ahead. Let's add that in. Grab ourselves a bit of science. What's the science that we're talking? That's 20... Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not science. Oh, you've made a mistake. You've made a grave error, my friend. That is not science. Hey, at least we got camels, all right? At least we've got camels. Oh, my lack of experience in exploration is starting to show. I will say that. That is for certain. Okay, now where's this bad boy gonna go down? We could throw him up over here. This is quite nice, actually. I mean, this is a really good spot. I don't think this is actually a good spot for this here. I think maybe we go in... Yeah, well, let's throw the bazaar down here. It's only 6, but that's because he's getting rid of the market that's there. So we can't actually request this just yet. We're on 65. We will soon be able to request it. Maybe give it another 3 or 4 turns, and we should hopefully be able to do it. You can see we're kind of struggling with movement as well. And we've got, 45 production to Madrid or 300 gold. I think we take the 300 gold. That's actually really nice right now. It's still not going to do us enough, but we'll be happy to take it. Thank you for astronomy. Nice little settle location here as well. Turtles, as well as the double fur. So we could go, like, right here. That wouldn't be bad. We could definitely settle down here. It's very far away from everything, though. Oh, we got Istanbul right here. Let's befriend. We were going to do Kath, but instead, we're going to go for Istanbul. Okay, so astronomy's come through. So now we can think about going into cartography, because it's going to be 6 turns. But remember, like, we've kind of got to get all the way over to here before it matters. I mean, I say that, but, like, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. There's a lot of distance that we're going to have to make here. Okay, so observatory now going to be coming in. This is a +8, so this is beautiful. There's definitely nothing better, so let's throw it down with the Golden Age Academy. We can also look to throw a specialist on that. That's quite nice. Observatory over here. We've got the temple coming through in the previous cap. So the observatory is going to go down with a +9. So this is what I was saying, where it's like having the observatory early like this makes a lot of sense. There's another 9 over here. So let's go ahead and we're just going to cut the bazaar out. So even though, hey, it was 3 gold that we were having before, well, that's all right. We'll worry about it another time. And +9 over here. So we've been able to put down 4 observatories at the moment, which is lovely. We'll also throw one down in the cap when we've got a chance. So I think we definitely want to sync it up with our Golden Age Academies, because then that means that we can put a specialist down on top of it as well. But we need to get this temple. Now, we could look to purchase it and complete it right now. Let's go ahead and do that, just so that we can secure our religion. Taoism. Always Taoism. So now the question becomes... +2 relics for first-time conversion of a city-state. Now, there's a lot of city-states, but remember that when it comes to the bonuses that Tonga's got, Tonga has a really cool bonus, because when you become friends with a city-state, you get a trade route to the city-state. And can you imagine how good that would be if you then made it so that when you have a trade route to a city-state, it converts them as well? So you would literally just befriend a city-state, immediately get the trade route, immediately convert them, immediately get the relics, immediately get like 600 gold. There would be so many good things happening there. So there's a reason why we can't do that right now. Where else do we go? First time conversion of another civilization's capital. As I said, I don't think we're going to really look to play too much into other civilizations. So maybe we should think about potentially going for something like Barakar, where it's very much focused around just converting any settlement with a natural wonder. We go and look for those specifically, and that would be our goal. So we're just going to go and try and find anything that's got a natural wonder in it, and then we're just going to go convert them. And that's it. And that kind of plays into the Isabella theme, not really the Spanish theme. And now when it comes to our choices here, normally interfaith dialogue is the one that I'm always going to go to. Now, keep in mind, I still think, like, by far the best religion is absolutely, like, icons or, like, Brahmanism together with the trade, right? Like, or, like, going into interfaith dialogue and then getting, what's it called? Dawa, I think it is. So we're not going to do that in this game, just because, as I said, like, I don't want to play it the same every single game, because then I'll just get bored. But I like the idea of this. So we could do +6 food in your settlements following your religion. No. +4 production in your settlements following your religion. I think this is probably a bit more reasonable. Going for chest, this isn't bad. 4 production is a meaningful amount of production. Even at this stage of the game, like, it's definitely going to work quite well. And then we can combo that with the Isabella, or with the Spanish bonus, and that's going to mean that it's essentially like a 6 production bonus that we're getting here. So as long as we can now just go and spread our religion here on these coastal cities, like, this production should go crazy. So that's the game plan. Instead of going to the observatory, let's look to go into a missionary instead. That's a smart move. So that's my thinking. At least, I love that we're only on turn 6 here. We're 25 minutes through this video and we're only on turn 6. I'm sorry. I do like to talk. I'm a bit of a yapper. Okay, we'll take the science. Let's get through it. We'll go into theology. We'll look to solidify this. 20% food. That's going to increase our... That's going to increase even further our production because we've got extra food. We could go across to here. We'd have to wait to heal up. She's only downvoting us now. Lovely. So let's improve trade relations. It's expensive, but we're going to take it, and we're going to go for a trade route right here. And now we can pick up the jade. Why is our gold so low? I don't like this, man. That's all right. We will begin to build up. And let us... I think we're just going to move across here. It's not particularly big. We'll be okay. So which city-state do we want to go for next? Maybe a gold city-state might make a bit of sense here, just for like +1 gold. So that could definitely be it. 150 culture or 200 science. Minus 100% production. No, we want to go the science, definitely. We need everything that we can right now to boost up our science. We're only at 129 science. By the way, have a look at these yields. How are we doing across the board here? Oh my god, look at Ashoka, dude. Why are you on 256 science? Bro, he's going to absolutely kill it this game. 256 science? Holy dooly. Jeez Louise. Dude, not gonna lie, Ashoka's kind of going hard here. 258 production, 8 settlements. I mean, he's making a lot of settlements. That's for sure. Where is Ashoka? He's over here. Ah, I see what happened. I see what happened. You got in a little bit of trouble here, didn't you, Hatshepsut? You're on the navigable river, so I don't know what was going on. Did she start off as Egypt? I can't even tell if she started off as Egypt. I don't think that she did. How many cities have you got? She's got 6? Oh, they're all over here. Oh, this is like... Oh, hold on. Did you steal one of his settlements and then you turned it into a capital? Hippo? Ruskasade? I can't remember these names. Where do these names come from? Look at this navigable river. Oh my lord, dude. Which civilization was she? Can we see the uniques? Is that the unique? No, that's a bazaar and a monument. I'm pausing for a sec just to Google the name of this. Rusikade. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like not sure because it's saying that Kerma is refers to the ancient Nubian civilization, and then Hippo refers to Rome because there's like Augustine of Hippo, and it's like it's saying. I mean, this is the AI overview, so it's probably wrong. It's also the capital city of the Vandal Kingdom. It says Carthage, the Carthage capture of it. And then with regard to Rusikade, this is also Rome. So I'm thinking, is it Rome? Is it Carthage? It's one of the two. Anyway, she didn't get Egypt. We can establish that. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. I got a little bit sidetracked right there. I was a little bit focused. Oh, turtles. Somebody say turtles. Throw them in. We can't throw them in there, but we'll throw them up over here. God, turtles are crazy when you think about it. Like one single tile providing 12 or 14, 15, 13, excuse me, 13 production. Yeah, sorry, 13 culture. Gosh, my brain is going everywhere right now. We're going to take the +1 on fishing boats just because it's extra food, and extra food is extra production. I like that we can use that argument for everything. We can just be like, well, it's food, and food means more production. Now, when we come to converting this city right here, if we pop this, it just, that's it, right? Like, that's all we need to do. We don't need to go any further because it's the first time we're tapping here. So we should have checked before and after. We're up to 52.3 production now. So let's make a note that we should be checking that just to make sure it's going up every time. I'm sure it is, right? Like, it's not going to be bugged. Okay, let's go ahead and grab +2 production for the Colosseum. We've now got the Enhancer Belief. So normally in this situation, as I said, we would take Dawa, but we're not going to be doing that today. What do we go for? Because to be honest, I haven't even really looked through anything now that, or like, when you initially play Civ 7 for the first time, you look through all of these and then you kind of like, you make your mind up and then you just always pick the one, or at least that's me. Defender of the Faith is objectively S tier, But what else is good? 1 relic slot in temples in cities. I do often run, like, not have enough temple slot or, like, relic slots. So that's, like, actually not bad. Gain 2 missionaries when you build a wonder. This belief can be chosen by multiple civs. Like, we're going to be building wonders, that's for sure. 1 relic slot in science buildings in cities. We've got so many science buildings. I mean, why would we take that over this? Because we don't want to make temples, right? We don't want to have to. But, like, we've already got... I wonder if the antique or like the golden age science buildings also count. Like they should count for that, right? We should get this and it's just going to give us a whole bunch of stuff. But the thing is, it's so boring. Like an extra relic slot. Let's see. This bad boy. Yeah. Okay, Golden Age Academy. Yeah, okay, cool. It worked. Okay, at least we know. So now that when we convert all of these natural wonder cities across, that we're going to have plenty of space to store the relics because we're going to be converting everybody. Or at least everybody that has a natural wonder. Let's put it that way. Dude, we're moving so slow in the water. Let's have a look and see. Do we spot anything? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. 2 of them. Oh, I love this. Let's go ahead. I was going to grab the gold. Yeah, we're going to grab the gold. Also, speaking of gold, is there... Hello, Venice. Oh, we're too short. We're too short. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back in a minute. We'll come back, Venice. Don't worry. Let's heal up this guy. Okay, we're going to need a little bit of time here. You can see just how long it's going to take for us to move across into the distant lands. Where are we going to touch down over here? That's the other thing to note. Like, we need to be thinking about our touchdown spot. This is the fortunate thing that, like, we've scouted out absolutely everything. This is quite a nice position. Oh my god, actually, yeah, we should do Iguazu Falls and then convert ourselves and then get more relics. Fuck yeah, we're going to do that. Hell yeah, we're going to do it. Do we make Iguazu Falls our home base over here? We could definitely do that. All right, I think we might have to do that. +1 tertio, absolutely welcome. Now, was there not more? Yes, there are. There's more goody huts out here on the open ocean. So let's go ahead and grab those. I think our scout can pretty much get away with this as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, sucks to be a loser. Sucks to be slow. Gosh, can you believe that? We get out by 1 turn. I mean, we're very fortunate that we rushed from the position that we're in. How else could have we played it? Like, technically, we could have come up here. Actually, why didn't we come up here? Hold on, this is actually really nice. Get up there now. We don't want to lose that. That's +3 right next to the home city. Next to the home city. Gosh, excuse my Age of Empires coming through. And then we take that. And there's a Mount Fuji. And so we... Hurry. How many is out here? 1, 2, 3, 4? So we settle this as well? Oh, why are we not looking at this? We need to be paying attention, guys. Oh, jeez. Getting all flustered here. All right, we picked up a whole bunch of extra food. We'll pause this tertio for the moment. I mean, there's no real point for this tertio to be up here, is there? This city's going to be fine. He's going to be okay. No one's going to come and attack that city. Right, guys? Okay, we're all right for the moment. Excuse me. You can't be one-turning me on treasure. Or don't you even think about it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah. Oh, he could tap it from there, couldn't he? I think he could. So we're not going Reformation. Though 19 culture is pretty good. And actually, you know what? We're going to be converting our own cities to our religion. Okay, maybe we need to do Reformation. What's the alternative? If we do... We're not doing any more Spanish civics for now. So we could go like economics. We could look to do something down here. We don't need El Escorial. House of Wisdom's actually good potential. It's only 4 turns though. Let's do it. 4 turns, and we're getting more culture anyway because we're doing it in the first place. So that's definitely something to consider. Okay, so we're gonna go into Casa Consistorial and Casa de Construcción. Question is, where do they go? That's a 7. That's an 8. That's a 7. That's an 8. We'll take this one. We'll take the extra culture. So let's put these 2 down. Back to back. 20 turns. We'll come back later and we'll see you soon. We could... Actually, yeah, we do need to get a second missionary out. Do we purchase the missionary? Let's just get the second missionary out right now. Or like after this building that comes through the observatory. Okay, now we also want to do the same thing over here. There's definitely an argument that we don't need to make these yet, though, because we don't have anything in the distant lands yet. So, like, let's establish ourselves back home first, and then we can do it. That's good thinking. Let's do that. We'll chuck it down in here. 6 turns. Not bad. We also need to think about El Escorial. Can we do it on this tile? No, we can't. Can we do El Escorial down here? No, what is El Escorial replacement requirements? Must be placed on rough terrain. Okay. Can Madrid do it? Madrid can do it. That's probably not that bad to throw it down in Madrid. I just realized we don't have the villa in there. Because we can... The other thing to note is El Escorial is going to take a long time for everybody else to do it, but not for us. What I should mean is, like, to get El Escorial, you have to go through so many techs to get there. All the way, like, down to colonialism, then the mastery. And, like, no one's rushing that, bro. Nobody's rushing that. So, we are fine to just go slow with it, take our time with it. That's what we're going to do. That's our game plan. Okay, so we've definitely had a little bit of a... Oh, it's because there's nobody here. I was like, what's going on here? Oh, we forgot to check as well. Bloody hell. We're at 72. I mean, that's a lot. That looks like a lot. We should probably come up and even convert Nukalika. Just because it is... It adds a little bit. Is there really only 1 production in here? There is. So we are getting that extra 2 production. It's just not showing here. Okay, let's go and convert Nukalika up towards the north, and we'll pay attention. Okay, just somebody remind me that we have to do that. We're going to cancel that. We're not going to allow that. Sorry, that is not going to be happening. We like you, and we like sports. That's an old name, sir, but it checks out. Okay, so let's go into... What else can we add to these bad boys? I think that's it for the moment. So let's go... We'll go into Pagan as well. There's no other real city-states. I mean, we could go into, like, more cultural city-states or more scientific city-states. Definitely not a terrible idea. Okay, so now back towards this position. Like, even the bazaar here is not bad. I mean, there's no good spots for it. It's the other problem that you've got. We can't put it down here. Oh, it can't. That can't actually go down because we don't have a connection yet. So we have to put the bazaar down before we can even put these 2 down. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll save the migrant for next turn. So let's just hold him. The settler, she is going to come up towards, yeah, this spot right here. We're going to make sure, see, they always want to get in the ocean. They want to get their feet wet, but we're not going to allow it. Not today. Okay, so we need to make sure that we continue moving. What have we got? Hold on. Minus 100% influence for 1 turn. We get culture and a lot of food. It's to Madrid. Or we just take the food for Madrid. Influence is pretty important. We're making a lot of it. Culture's not that relevant. We've got a lot of food already. We're just going to leave the peppers. We're just going to do it. We're not going to take the big risk today. Speaking of big risk. Let's go ahead. Let's keep investing. Let's also get this migrant down here. What? Okay, we'll take that slot as well. Love to see it. And that's another religion that's coming online, Confucianism. So let's move this settler up slowly, tile by tile. And this guy we need to heal. Are we even going to be able to make it across here? That's a really big ditch. We're 100% needing to heal to max. And then we make a run for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we do. And then once we do, we have... This has got to be our home base over here. We've got to come through here. Okay, all right. I mean, worst case scenario, we just use these settlements at the north here. That is not where we wanted to go. Over here. And then we come across... But even then, like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, slightly less. There's good settlements out here, though. Look, that's 1. That's definitely 1. Hello. There's another one in here. Or maybe it's probably just the 1 settlement. But we have to... We have to work harder. We have to work faster. I think we have to cancel her request as well. They're doing their best to try and keep us down, but they're hating on us. +1 culture on warehouse buildings. It seems decent, but +2 culture on culture buildings. Is it because it carries over from the earlier age where we've got the uniques down? Because those were culture buildings, right? Did we end up making it in the city? Yeah, we did. It was up here, right? I don't know where our unique is. No, it's right here. Yeah, this is a culture building. So maybe that's where it's coming from. Because it's +16. This is +29. You know what? We'll do the +29 for now. We can get another culture. We can get a second cultural one. Lang Prabang of the Langxiang people. Sounds like my people from the Philippines. Sorry. I'm allowed to do it. I got a Filipino wife, so I'm allowed to say Philippines. It's okay. I love that I give myself passes for all of these things. Like, I just say something that's, like, very bigoted, and then I'm like, nah, it's fine. I'm okay, don't worry. We're all good. We passed the test. Okay, so we're going to come down. We're going to convert this. Oh, that was a bit of a walk right there. We could go to uniques now? I mean, what's the alternative? We go into a bazaar? It's such a bad bazaar. Like, why would you even waste your time? I think we just go to our uniques right here. Let's just chuck these down. We might as well put them in now. We've got the time, we've got the space. So let's do that. We've got another citizen that we can put in. And we're definitely going to throw it down right here. That is not a bad tile. 38 yields at this stage. And do we think about doing the same thing here? Like, what's the alternative? We're moving into machinery at the moment, which gives us 2 buildings. And we also have this one that's coming up, the dungeon. So we can definitely look to put things ahead of this. Sawmill is also going to be quite nice. So maybe we could think about sawmill. But for the moment, let's just start with this bad boy. We'll also throw this one in as well. Just to get ourselves started. Also, what are you doing with these units? We're not going to denounce your military presence because we know what's going to happen. Come on, we got trade routes with you. Don't do it. Don't be silly. Come off it. Not like this. Come on. Come on. We were such good friends. Let's get up over here. Let's get everyone ready. Come on, guys. This is like the best spot right here just to farm units as they're coming in because they can't get up the cliff, dude. Oh, it's so nice. I think she's going to go for it, isn't she? It definitely looks like she's getting into position. Okay, so we want to come across to here. That's the best route, it says. In through the navigable river. All right, so we want to heal up. So let's jump onto this tile. We sit here, we heal, we wait, and we could wait here. Let's just move across. I think let's move it. She's a little bit far ahead of us, isn't she? Hamiko. She's definitely our #1 contestant. What was that sound? Oh god, I got scared by that sound. I was like, oh no, it's happening. These are good yields. These are good yields. We're going to take these yields. Do we take the science as well? 19 science. It's basically 10% science. Over this culture. How long until our next golden age? Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Our next golden age. Not long until it comes through. Okay. We'll take the pearls. Do we turn this into a city? We could. Okay, so we're gonna convert it right now. So when we turn this into our religion, this should increase the amount of production that it's making. So as you can see, it's coastal. So it already gets 2. So this should go to 4 because it's going to be our own religion. So at the moment we're on 3, so this should go up to 5. 9. Okay. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. I am not going to argue. Dude, what the how? Why? Is there... Can I check our religion? Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Of course. Chest. How could I forget, dude? Of course. Okay, don't worry. It was all part of the plan. Okay, so what were we on? We're on 3. So 3, and then it added 6. So yes, it worked. It worked. 100% it worked. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. I like that. That's decent. It's not a bad amount of gold that comes through as well for your towns. Like that's absolutely that's good. That's good. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Okay, where are we going? We're going right here to this bad boy. We could look to come up and do something through economics, but I don't think we need it. We don't need mercantilism. We're just going to focus on what we like, what's good, and that's what's good right here. Okay, let's see if we can come out and grab these. Heavy archer. You'll find a hold position here. I'm just hoping that she doesn't attack us. Another potential expansion point down here. We've got to be really cautious with our expansions, though. That's the other thing to note. Okay, we've got Elikos for the Casper. It has to be on desert, so not really going to work for us. We could go for the +1 settlement. Definitely quite nice. We could look for the Corsair. I think we go for the settlement limit. We want to try and max out settlements, remember? That's her whole shtick, this civilization. It is like... getting settlements down on the other side of the map. That is it. That's how we're playing it. Okay, rationalism through. Numbers starting to feel a bit better now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling more confident with our position here. Every turn that moves forward, it feels like we're getting better acquainted with this map. It's the reason why we're getting all that extra culture. Oh my god, that looks nice, doesn't it? Sawmill and gristmill together. Let's do it. And, I mean... you don't want to do it right here, but we can't do it there. It has to be here. It's got adjacency, or it's not that it's got adjacency, it's using adjacency. And then we can do these two. Wait, do we get... Oh no, I was going to say, did we get our El Escorial? But we're building it down here, aren't we? Yeah, we've got 3 turns left on it, so that'll be fine. Imagine if we didn't get it, though. That would be kind of wild. I mean, we're going to get it. Don't speak like that. Don't speak like that. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay, this should be okay. Holding like that. We got enough unit. Actually, you know what? I want to get the double down here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we've got... God, there's a lot of space down here. Definitely take the influence here. With the amount... Oh, look at this. And the scout doesn't lose health out here as well. He can just kind of move freely. Okay, so missionary down here. Once again, let's just have a look. So we're going from 41.5. So this should go up by 6 now. We should go to 47.5 with this. 47.8. Okay, we get there's a multiplier that we're not considering, but that's good. So we're talking about a good quality boost here. And I like the synergy between like the expansion of religion and the also like the internal religion, right? Like you're getting an extra 6 on this. Imagine what happens when we're in distant lands, right? Like, it just coming out of the gate, it is going to be a huge amount of production for those settlements. All right, we got Watsiangtong that has now come through. So that's going to give us a little bit of extra on the gold side of things every time we get a great work, because I don't think we got great works yet. We've got 1 great work so far. Good. That's exactly what we want. Let's do sawmill, gristmill. If we can get them down. Gristmill? Lovely. We can do them up here. It's not terrible putting the sawmill or gristmill on there. You'd much rather put them... I mean, this is bad for adjacency. These are all bad spots. We can't put it down anywhere. I mean, we could just go for one of them for production. But where do we put it? In the city center. It's got to be the city center. You go city center, and then we could do these two. But once again, I don't want to add these in just yet. It still feels very... It's too early. It's too early to put them down. I mean, they've got good yields on them. I guess that's the other thing to note. Like, they've got base yields. We don't have to just put them together because, you know, that's what they say, that it should be there. Ooh, that's a cog. We want to keep this unit. We got other things around here that we need to be aware of. Okay, we're okay. Healing up over here. It's taking its time, but we're getting there. Another citizen. Islam majority. Islam majority? We're not Islam, we're Taoism. That's not good. We're gonna have to use 2 charges here, which is fine. I don't mind using 2 charges. Are you Islam, are you? Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. To me, that looks like Ottomans. It doesn't look like Islam. It looks like Ottomans to me. But we'll take it. We'll allow it. We could do the citizen in here. No, right there. That was... It took us a second to see it. Okay, they stole our theology civic. That's fine. Actually, maybe we should be stealing from you. Let's go down. We want to steal your technological advancement. Convert population. Oh, dude, that's sick. We're not going to do it, but definitely on the cards. What's crazy is that it can take up to 21 turns to do that espionage. And, like, this era is so short. Like, these eras typically run for, like, what, 60 turns? No, it's not. It's got to be longer than that. El Escorial. We have completed her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. So now we've got another +1 settlement limit. So at the moment, we're sitting at 6 out of 11. So we've got 5 potential settlements that we can put down in the rest of the world, which is chef's kiss. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can even go for Mappa Mundi. Let's start by picking up the +4, which is what's overpowered about this. Let's also go over to Kath. Oh, no, she's already been taken. God, that was taken early, wasn't it? Jeez, you were in a rush to get Kath on side, mate. Jeez, tell you what. Is there any more food options out here? He's only just picked that bad boy up as well. That's got to have just come through. Oh, that's disappointing that we lost Kath. We needed to be paying a bit more attention to that because that is by far one of the best. I don't think there's anything else out here really worth fighting for. I mean, we could definitely look to pick up some more friendly city-states because they're going to come online sooner. But there's no more food ones, at least not that we've met yet. So let's go ahead. We'll throw it in this guy here, 227. We've got one more that we can do. Let's do you as well. Get ourselves a bit more culture. We could go for Nyani as well. Oh man, that is heaps disappointing. Well played to him, but yeah, I guess we just weren't paying attention because like that is really good. We wanted that. Here, definitely gonna take the elephants. Thank you, Vatican City. Those are our elephants. Don't even think about it for a second. And this one's flashing at us. It's like, hey, you want to take this? And you're right. We absolutely do want to take this. Let's do it. Okay, so we've finished castles. So now we can either go towards metallurgy, which could be pronounced metallurgy, or we can go into guilds for the guild hall, because we want to try and boost that influence number up. Though, to be fair, maybe we don't really need to build that influence number up now. Like, we kind of done everything that we need to in that regard. So, maybe there's an argument not to. 120 influence, definitely. I like the fact that we're also healing off these. Maybe that was the play, to have left these, and then we heal once we're out here off those. Huh. We've got more up here. We've got another one over here. Gosh, there's a lot, actually. Does the AI not go for them? If they're on the distant lands? I think that's probably what happens. Okay, so we're going to go for a dungeon. Let's get this bad boy in. With a little +9 out here. I mean, we could throw it down on this one as well. These are both obsolete. Let's leave these for the moment. We've got no reason to kick them out just yet, because they're still offering something to the cause. So that's what you've got to remember, right? They still do provide us a little bit of a bonus. Okay, so we've got our first settlement now coming in the offshore, in the distant lands. Actually, is this distant lands? Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. It's got Oceania distant lands. Yeah, it says distant lands. Oh, hold on. This is Oceania. This is Oceania, but this is Oceania distant lands. It's the same continent, yet it's still considered distant lands. I guess because it's separated by ocean? So that means that this is distant lands. So we start off with a base of 4, because remember that this bonus doubles. If it's coastal, it's doubled in distant lands. Or just like this bonus will double in distant lands. So therefore, we want to try and get out. We can't purchase a missionary in here. Actually, we couldn't even purchase a missionary in here because we don't have a temple. We need to have the temple to be able to purchase the missionary. So option number 1 is that we buy the temple for 1,100, which is way too expensive. We could afford it though. Or number 2 is we just buy the missionary from a place that we've already got a temple. I think that's probably the go-to. It's 600 gold for the missionary. Let's do that. Let's pick up the missionary. We'll send him up. It's going to be a bit of a long walk, but he'll get there eventually. And now we can focus on this. You know what we will also do, though? We need to purchase fishing key. Why do we need to purchase a fishing key, you might be wondering? Well, because a fishing key... Let's do granary here. Look at that amount of ridiculousness. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, we should have befriended you. No, you were already angry with us. It's fine. It's fine. That's going to be annoying, though, because you're just going to be sitting on that all day, aren't you? Okay, so that's a massive amount of resources that are going to be coming through. We also... Oh, you know what we want to do? We want to purchase in here a settler. So let's do that. I'm so glad that we remembered to do that. Okay, so you're now going to come up over towards here. We need to convert you ASAP. Settler is now finished healing. Wouldn't this be faster? No, it works out to be the same, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so that is technically faster. Okay, all right. I'm feeling like confidence is definitely improving in our position. I was very apprehensive about the lack early on. Wait, are you fighting me? Is that a thing that we can do? I didn't think we could do that. Oh no, that's probably just from the ocean, don't worry. There was a part of me that was a slight bit worried. I think we want to start by doing this tile here and then coming across. We might even need to think about potentially putting down a temple here, because you can see she's starting to do the whole entirety of this. I wonder if this will come back, though. Let's hope that it comes back. We don't want her converting our cities. We can probably even warn her and be like, hey, stop doing that. This is going to be a beast, actually. If we were to put the harbor down... Yeah, it's only giving us... It's not giving us the good stuff just yet. Okay, we're fine. Now let's head up into shipbuilding. It's taken a while for us to get to shipbuilding, but it definitely makes sense for us to do it. Okay, let's go across over to here. Wonderful. And now you can heal up. We've still got... This is definitely our goal, but... I mean, look at the amount of potential expansions that we can do up here. As I said, we've got... no, we're not going to do one up here. There's definitely one in here somewhere. Where is our settlement here? Right there. Let's go ahead. Let's mark it just so that we don't forget. Yeah, that's definitely it. I love the AI. When you choose a settlement location and then like you confirm and like you could see that the AI is suggesting it, that feels good because you're like, yeah, I was right. And then the times when it doesn't settle it, you're like, this AI, dude, you can't trust it at all. I don't know about you guys. Just to speak a little bit about AI. You know, it's rare on this channel that I kind of go off topic, but I will just say, I don't know about you, but like I remember maybe a year ago, even like 6 months ago, I very much trusted AI in the sense that like if it gave me information, I'd be like, oh, look what it said. And I'd be like, yeah, look, I might be wrong, but that's okay. Now, in like at the end of 2025, dude, oh my lord, dude, I refuse to use AI because I'm like, it's just lying to me. Everything that it says is a lie. I can't trust you at all, AI. Like even just then, like we had the AI overview on Google and we're looking there and it's giving me like multiple different things. I'm like, there's no way this is true. There's no way this is true. I don't even know why I'm listening to you, AI. Stop it right now. So anyway, that's my feelings towards it. I'm sure you probably feel a little bit different, and that's okay. We're allowed to feel different. Now, this guy is standing right here, right now. I am just going to preemptively start this missionary, just because I know exactly what's going to happen. Let's do that. We also actually need to get our dungeon and our guild hall. Actually, we need to get both of these down, don't we? So let's go ahead. Where are we throwing these down? That's a 9. That's a +9. That's actually quite decent. We could do that. Here, this is the barracks and library. It's only a +2. Let's do that. Move it up. We don't, as I said, we don't need to get the Casa de Construcción just yet. Guild Hall, where are we placing that? I mean, we can place it right here. There's definitely nowhere better. Or nothing else. Then we've also got the sawmill. Sawmill? I mean, we could do the sawmill on here, but it's got the adjacency. Like, there's at least a +2 adjacency that we can get in here. We could do this. But it's next to mountains. And I kind of like mountains. Maybe we just put it over here. Maybe we just put it here. But it's got the adjacency. Do you really want to give up the adjacency? You don't have to make a sawmill. But it's a... Look at it. It's giving us 6 culture. Because we've got... Oh, yeah. No, we need to. We want to be making all of that in this city. Specifically because we've got the turtles. The turtles. The turtles in La Pala. Speaking of which, let's... We can't move them right now. We can't move them right now, but give me a second here. We will find a way. Let's actually get a fishing key up here. And drop that bad boy in. Just for that extra little bit of food. I mean, we could also do the granary here. The granary's not terrible, but we don't need it. Okay, so we need to be thinking about moving those resources around. Just please, just make sure we don't forget. Oh, that's quite nice. That's a minus 100% production in Madrid. Madrid is making, nothing that we really care about. It's nothing that we really care about. And, I mean, that's science, right? That's science. We'll take it. What did it boost? I think it boosted feudalism. Sure, why not? We'll take that. That's decent, man. Does it say? It doesn't say. I think it's feudalism, though. That was good. That was good. We're happy to take... Oh, holy shit. Should I say holy ship? Barcelona is under pressure. Okay, Barcelona, you're going to go with... Is it a crossbow the correct choice in this situation? I feel like the crossbow makes the most sense. We don't have a cog nearby. We could purchase a cog and bring it out. Even then, we can't move the settler right here, right now. Okay, another specialist. No, we can't do it there. No, definitely not worth it. There's no good specialist locations. This one here is the only one that's going to be good. Let's just put the citizen down on that tile. It's not the best, it's not the prettiest, but it'll get the job done. Okay, so that's at 3 now. That's quite nice. Are there any more goodie huts for you to take? No, it's all the way over here now, which we can do. We can move over here. Let's go. It's going to take some time, but we'll get there. Let's also befriend you, Niani. Is there anyone else that needs befriending right now before we start committing our influence in other places? By the way, no city-states down here at all. That's incredible. We're befriending you, but we technically will win. But I don't like it. I don't like it. So we're just going to speed that up. We can befriend you. 227. Okay, that's enough for the moment. And then it's like befriending the guys that are angry. And like no one wants to be friends with these guys except for Frederick, and no one wants to be friends with Frederick anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Sorry, Frederick. Oh, poor Frederick. Friedrich. 10% production towards wonders. 2 culture on displayed great works. The 10%'s nice, but are you really going to kick something out over here? Like, these yields are all kind of crazy. So I feel like you're really not. Oh my lord, I just realized the time. Guys, we're at 59 minutes. You know the rules. We're not allowed to go longer. We're not allowed to go longer than 60 minutes. We're at 59:41. All right, we're gonna leave it here. Dude, it's a classic case of having too much fun. I'm actually having so much fun playing Civ, dude. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, goodbye. Goodbye.